say to Reg. So the Knicks led by 8, Brooklyn led by 9. 1-point game at halftime. The New York Knicks, the Brooklyn Nets. The NBA on TNT tonight, presented by State Farm.
Carry for James Conner. It's out of the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. The rebound jumped in by the defense, and they just engaged their ground.
And if you let 6 all-star selections go to
just get your read.
back to the streets and shake them. That's the fight spirit. That's what makes them obvious. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
22, here's second and 8.
See that thing John Morant has? That's a hyperbole. That thing he uses to warm up and stay loose before he throws it down. That thing 20 feet now uses on the course between shot. Ooh, that's money. That thing Robin is going to do.
He will find his way through about the 23-yard line. Now third down, he's looking to pick up a 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Give your body the daily relief has been asking for.
And the fact is, thousands of people are trapped paying too much for wireless. But when you switch to T-Mobile, they will pay off your phone so you can keep your current number and your phone.
Switch to T-Mobile and we'll pay off your phone now up to $1,000.
What does it mean to be made true? It means every cut, stitch, and seam is made to push things forward. For the last 170 years. And the next. Fruit of the Loom, made true.
Here's first to Remember, Charles, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL. They prove their belt here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
It's sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're number 1, they have to pull the dog and they try to attack. What are you doing with that play?
History is defense gets off to a good start.
Because the country is right on the Christmas house, the water dripping from the sea. You never know when something happens. Select one insurance policy help you with health insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, and in this case, nuclear. Now, the announcements are saying somewhere in the States there's a rising fire. Sign up, save up to 1 yards on the When you walk in the door with the new triple bacon pizza from Papa John's, oh, that smell of bacon goodness has everyone showing up. I mean everyone. This is seasonal at Papa John's.
Touchdown. Get today's special right after there. His fourth touchdown. And the Pirates have taken the first strike.
The NBA and Jewel up a couple seconds. Later we got Golden State. This has been a dandy. Derrick Rose connecting from deep. The Knicks with a 61-60 lead over their neighbors as they played in Brooklyn. Ernie Johnson along with Charles and Kenny and Shaq. This is the undercard. This is quite so. When you got a nod, you got a tight. Please, Mike. Yeah, that was a really good first half of basketball. Both teams are really into it. You can tell that when you're playing against your older brother,
Eagles offense had to begin the next drive.
But you know, when we talk about the fourth game, I don't know what James talking about. That's the way James used to play every night. I don't know if my role is to be the best player in communicating, to dominate. That's it. 28 points for our 12 shooting in the first half. Getting to the line a lot of free throws than the Knicks have attempted in the game. The American Express teammates. Quiet first half for KD. It's 2 out of 9 from the floor. But Harden, 9 out of 10 from the stripe, 8 out of 20 from the field. 28 points, his highest scoring half. of this season. So it looks like he's got to figure out, at least for tonight. It was interesting when I heard Coach Thibodeau talk to his team, and that threw me.
Throwing his hurt.
Everyone gets in and
Wow.
Defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. The 20. And he's going to bring the...
Oh, this some bullshit.
Touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
They'll be singing in the shower post-game. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score on 21. Eagles nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here we go. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he goes out right around the 39.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Hurts fumbles it, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here that's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, Connor. And now where are they going to mark him here? Well, they say he did get back to the 1-yard line, but that could have easily been 2 points the other way. And now, Charles, what do? You want to create some space here for your punter if you have to punt.
I think maybe you just go quarterback sneak and try and create that space and hope your punter can help you out.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a play fake. Rodgers rolling to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Monarchs continue to pull away here in this first half. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. The pitch goes to Connor. Oh, Connor loses it. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
This is some bullshit right here. Good Lord of mercy.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Monarchs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
Eagles nothing. Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now the try here for the extra point. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
An option handoff given to Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd and 7, Hurts. Screen pass to Connor. And he goes out right around the 39. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Complete to Wheaton. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 45 on 2nd down, Rodgers brought in by Wheaton. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to John Ross. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Check 4, check 4. Check safety, check safety.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they try the right side here. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Rodgers going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got? Hey, 88.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Wheaton's got it. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Rodgers to throw once more. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. Touchdown! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Monarchs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Next to score, Monarchs 52, Eagles nothing. Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Hurts fumbles it. It's going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Next score, Monarchs 59, Eagles nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing is Hurts. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run is Gainwell. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
66. Eagles nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this will be swung out here for counter. It'll be a gain of 6, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Rodgers looking to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Good game, bro.
So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for those visitors. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form.
How nice. It was a cashback, right? And it is saving the day right now.
Good afternoon.
It was. The new Wells Fargo Active Cash Visa Card. That's real life ready.